Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be chasing away those Monday blues with an all pink look. So if you want to see how I got this super blush look and this super pink eye, then sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and don't forget, like this video, subscribe below, and hit that notification bell. Okay everybody, we are back, we are makeup free, and we are gonna start things out a little differently actually. So I'm actually gonna start with my eyes today, and while I explain what we're doing, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Putty, whoa, first flub of the day. We're just getting started. The e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer, I'm still loving this. I have this in the shade Rosé. So it's Monday, I woke up a little like, bleh, just a real case of the Mondays, and I was like, how can I lift my mood? What can I do to elevate my day? And I was just in my beauty room, hanging out, thinking about what I was gonna film, and I was just like, I wanna play with makeup today. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play with a little bit of makeup, but specifically, I really just need a little pick-me-up. So I feel my prettiest, my happiest when I'm wearing on my body and on my face, pink. So that's what today is. I'm doing an all pink makeup look, and I'm super, super excited. Gonna play with some fake freckles, gonna blush the crap out of my face and do a super blown out pink eye. But I thought, what better excuse to play with some of my favorite drag makeup brands than an all pink makeup video. So we're gonna be featuring a little bit of Kimchi Chic Cosmetics. Shout out to the mirror being like the best. It has these LED lights and they're so bright. It is like a must for doing detail work and working on my eyebrows. It's amazing. But we're gonna be using the Rainbow Shards palette. So cute, look at this. The comics, the pans are huge. It's insane. So excited to play with this. Plus a little featurette from Trixie Cosmetics. Not only is she the queen of blush, she is also the queen of pink. So I could not do this without her. But we are actually gonna start with her blush palette. I'm gonna go in with the shade Side Chick, I believe it is. Is that what it's called? No, Girl on Girl, I lied. So I'm gonna take that. These are actually eye safe. I saw her talk about this on her Instagram the other day. And so I was like, whew, well, we are just gonna have to put that to the test, Miss Trixie Mattel. And so I'm gonna take that on my brush, load it up, and I'm just gonna use this to create the general shape of how I'm gonna do this eye. So I'm gonna do a pretty big, pretty blown out pink, just extravaganza on my eyes. So before I do that with such intense color, I'm gonna go in with something a little softer. So I'm gonna create that shape really, really fast. So let's dive in. Okay, that is really, really pretty. It's giving me a nice, really soft pastel, just a little pink base, so I know where I want to blow this eye out. Blow this eye out to. Wow, the words today are just not blowing, people. Not my day, but we're gonna just keep rolling. So next we are gonna jump into the Rainbow Shards palette. Okay, diving right into the Rainbow Shards palette, I'm gonna go in with the shade, I believe it's Watermelon. Yeah, this guy. We're gonna dive into Watermelon up here. I am gonna take that on, I don't know what, I think I'm gonna use this Velvet Luxe Plush All Over Shadow Brush from IT Cosmetics. It's basically just like a fluffy, really big brush, and I am going to pack that shade just all over my lid. I have not played with this one on my eyes yet, so I'm not sure of the pigmentation level. Ooh, so on a black bristle brush, you can still see how pink that is. So I'm expecting some real color payoff here. But the reason I chose pink is, like I said, because it just makes me really happy. And I find if I paint myself the way I want to feel, it really does help, like, influence my mood all day long. And I don't know about you, but I will pretty much do anything right now that is gonna make me feel more at peace, a little more calm. I highly recommend, especially now, if you don't have a hobby, you don't have something that helps you escape at the end of the day, or just something to help fill the time, now's the time. Pick up a book, do a puzzle, do some makeup, I mean, woodwork, redo furniture, paint that room you haven't gotten to yet. I mean, we can't look at the situation and pretend it's all fine and dandy and nothing's that bad and it's not a big deal and everything's gonna be just a-okay. It is gonna be okay, but I mean, just realistically, like, it's not gonna be normal for a while. And so if we're prepared for a little bit of a new normal, I just think it's gonna make things a whole lot easier on all of us. I know I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about anyone else, but I know that's true for me. My husband and I have been really quick. As soon as we found out, like, our city, we're in Kansas City, Missouri, and we are going on a 30-day stay-in-place order starting on Tuesday. It is Monday, so it starts tomorrow. And we spent the last week, trying to not leave our house ever. When we did, we were only leaving to get things to create a more comfortable space for ourselves. So I went really out of my way and reorganized my beauty room. I got a new desk. He got a new desk to put in our bedroom so he can work out of there as like his little office space. It is just so important to make your home, your oasis, your safe space, because it's kind of all we're gonna have for the next few days. This space and each other. And so I know I couldn't do this without him. I genuinely don't know what I would do without someone as supportive and who is just clear-headed and there for me. Huge shout out to him for that. But I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna calm down. We're just gonna play with some pink makeup. Sorry everybody, getting a little in my feelings. But this shade is beautiful, pigmented, but it's not like insane. It's still blendable. It is like, this is so pretty. So I'm gonna dive into the palette again, and I think I'm just gonna take the same shade Watermelon, but I'm gonna take that on a MAC 217, and I am just gonna blow this out, up, and closer to my eyebrow. Not fully up to the eyebrow, but much higher than I normally go. This is just continued to blend like a freaking dream. This is stunning. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that blush and blend over that edge, just a touch, just to make sure it's super soft. But this is looking super beautiful. I'm very happy. Every time I've picked up this palette, I've been really impressed. For the most part, it's a neutrals palette. Like literally, I've been doing this. You cover this side up. Look at that neutral ass gorgeous wearable palette, and then boom, pops of color. Just a little bit of fun. This is a really wearable palette, honestly, even outside of the color. And plus, I think this is $28. $28. This palette is huge. I'm gonna have this forever. So that's such a good value. But I'm gonna copy this on the other eye, and then we'll be back for the next step, y'all. Okay, so now that I've got that blown out on both eyes, I'm gonna take this shade Grape right here, and I'm gonna keep this eye look super easy. I'm literally gonna take that on my finger, and I'm just going to take this all over the lid. I'm just going for this pink, just shimmery, sparkling daydream. Yeah, get it all over there. Yes, and so I'm just gonna wash it all over the lid, and then I'm gonna pack the color a little in the center, so it really pops in the middle there. Yes, I'm loving this. And then what I'm gonna do, I make sure that's the intensity I want. Yeah, that's good. Then I'm gonna take that same MAC 217 on that watermelon shade, and I'm just gonna press in the creases here, just in the outside, and really intensify that color on the edges. And the inside of my eye as well. Almost halo eye-y, but not really. Halo eye-esque. Halo eye adjacent. That is so pretty. Tap that off really well. I'm just gonna lightly fluff the rest of that up in here, make sure that blend is really good. And I always feel like I look so strange when I do my eyes first, but ooh yeah, I'm loving that. Okay, I'm gonna copy it on my other eye, and then I'm gonna do my foundation, concealer, my base routine, and then I'll be back for some fake freckle experimentation and the blush of our lives. Okay, so I've got my base on, my brows on, and I'm feeling much more like a normal person. I feel crazy with just eye makeup on. But we're gonna dive into the part I've been most excited for. I'm gonna do like a super, super blushed up face, and I was gonna do fake freckles, but I'm gonna save those for another, I told you guys, I cannot speak today. I'm gonna save that for another day because I am really happy with my foundation. And if I mess up these fake freckles, it's literally going to ruin the rest of my makeup. So we're gonna skip that. But I'm gonna start off, like I started on the eyes, I'm gonna take the shade right here, Girl on Girl. And I'm gonna take that on, ooh, trusty blush brush, this guy. The Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH04. I really, really like the shape of this. And I'm gonna be pretty generous with her. We're gonna get her on there. Yeah, lots of color. We love that. And I'm just gonna start, like I said, kind of laying down where I want this to go before I start going in with darker blushes and kind of building the dimension on my face. So I'm just gonna start kind of back here where I wanna begin and work in. And normally I would come just along the edge here and kind of work it into my contour. And I'm gonna do that to give kind of a natural blend. But at the same time, I'm coming a little higher, almost to the corner of my eyebrow out here, and kind of stamping it because I want a little more pigmentation there. And then as I build this color up, I'm gonna take it not just along here, but slightly across, straight across there, with a little bit of a lighter hand. And I know that seems strange to go just like straight across the face, but we want that almost like sunburnt, sun-kissed kind of effect. So if you build that with a gradient of a couple different blushes, it looks a lot more realistic and not so one-tone pancake blush face. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna blow that shade out actually all over my face, and then I'll be back to start building dimension. Okay, now that I've blushed myself up with Girl on Girl, I'm gonna dive into the shade Side Chick here, this really, really deep kind of like fuchsia pink. And let me tell you, she's pigmented. So I'm gonna pick up a good amount of product. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna tap that on the back of my wrist just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go right over the top of that pinker blush, but I'm gonna start a little farther back on the cheekbone. And what that's gonna do is this is gonna help build that dimension into our face. Woo! See that color? Yes, ma'am. And this is where it's gonna be a little different. This is where you're gonna start taking it slightly up into the hairline, kind of where your bronzer was up there, right around the edges of your face. And like I said, really concentrating like corner of my eyebrow and then down. And I'm just really wanting this deeper shade out here and really build that color up. Ooh, that is so stunning. Honestly, y'all, as soon as, so Trixie was one of the companies, they ship from California, so she's pretty directly affected by all of this. And she is not going to be shipping out any new orders until I believe mid to late April, and it could be longer, we don't know with all of this mess. But I do want you to know that you are still supporting the brand if you order now, and they will ship it out to you as soon as they can. And let me tell you guys, I've been reaching for this blush palette all the time. It has become like such an everyday kind of staple for me. And to say that about a blush palette is extremely shocking, especially when I bought this just because I loved her and I didn't necessarily expect it to be good. And then it turned out to be amazing. So hugely, hugely recommend. Okay, so now that the perimeter of my face is nice and blushed, we're looking super cute. I'm actually gonna mix those two colors together. I'm gonna take Girl on Girl and Side Chick. I'm gonna focus a little more on Girl on Girl, the light pink shade here. And I'm really gonna load that up on that brush. And I'm gonna take just a touch of Side Chick. And we're gonna take this, touch it on the back of my wrist like I have all the other colors. And I'm gonna start to just blow this across my nose. Like I said, when we're going straight across here, I just want to lightly lay this down, focusing a little more on the sides than on the direct bridge of my nose. And just really start to gently, notice I'm holding at the end of my brush. What that does is it gives me lighter pressure. And so it's gonna help me really just lightly build this up. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I don't wear more blush more often. I feel like I'm coming into my age of blush. I'm starting to really, really love it. And it just does something for the face. It builds the dimension back in. It just makes you look happy and delicious and flushed and cute and young. And it's just everything. Okay, I'm looking at my monitor over here. am so happy with how this is looking. It is so cute and pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Okay, we are gonna come right back here in 2 seconds and we are gonna be playing with the new Kimchi Chic highlighter palette. Okay, we are back. I am so excited. I actually haven't really gotten to play with this yet. This is the new Drama Queen Unboring Highlighter Palette from Kimchi Cosmetics. I, like Trixie, she's also affected by the virus right now, so her shipping's really delayed. But I was lucky enough to get this before all of that happened. So I'm super stoked to dive into this. So I'm gonna use a couple shades in here. I'm actually gonna take the shade Flesh Doll and I'm gonna use it as a blush topper. I'll do that right away, actually. I'm gonna use it on the same brush. And these look as though they are going to be super glowy. When it says unboring, I believe her. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that right on top, kind of on the apples, and blow that back. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's picking up on camera so much, but it is just giving it the prettiest little pinky shift. Ooh, yes. Okay, that's already stunning. And then my second shade, I'm gonna go in with a Morphe JH09 brush. I love these little tapered highlighting brushes to get a little detail. And I think I'm gonna go in with Spread Like Butter. This guy here is so cute. I'm gonna take that just a touch, because these, like I said, seem pigmented. Tap that off. Ooh, maybe a little too much. Just gentle tap. I'm just gonna pop this right here. Woo! Y'all, that is, I'm shook. That is insane. My God. That is a damn highlighter. You want, when she said unboring, homegirl was not playing. This is insane. Ooh, but I like it. This is like, it's insane, but wearable. Oh my gosh. You know what? My biggest thing with Kimchi, I'm so impressed by the makeup she's been putting out, because this highlighter palette, we're seeing how stunning that is. You're getting 6 really big pans. This is $18. $18. That giant palette was $28. That mirror, 25 bucks. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. She is killing it with formula and price point, and she's managing to stay original in a market that is super oversaturated. And I'm just more and more impressed every time I put more of it on my face. I'm gonna take a touch of that and just knock it under my eyebrow. Yes. Ooh. And then I'm gonna dive back into the Trixie palette. And I really love this highlighter shade, After School Special. So pretty. It has this like pinky duochrome shift to it. And I think mixed together, yes. These are exactly what I want. That is stunning. I could not ask for more. Oh my goodness, this is just so pretty. I'm just obsessed. I'm like staring at myself in the monitor constantly. So I'm gonna finish up this look with a lip, a lash, and I will be back for my final look, y'all. Okay, everybody, we are back with the final look, and oh my goodness, I feel blushed, I feel pink, I feel pretty, and I feel so much better. Today started off very blah. I've been doing my makeup for like 30-40 minutes now, and I just feel like a little weight is lifted off my shoulders. Wow, really can't talk. Just a little bit lighter, and I just feel a little bit better, and I'm ready to tackle this Monday. But if you like what you saw today, you want to see more content just like this, don't forget, like this video, subscribe below, hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching. I love y'all.